Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi. I just said that twice, jeez. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A. For the Tail Switcher, in the last video, we finally managed to completely capture every Pokemon in Luminose. Specifically Luminose, but we're not done, even in the slightest. Because the DLC and Mega Pokédexes are separate, we're gonna try and do these as well. Our Mega Pokédex is looking pretty great though. We just need to start finding different items. Unfortunately, we probably won't be able to do a lot of this. In fact, I'll just say it right now. A lot of the stones we need are not found until much later on, and the only way to get more of them is to keep getting Pokemon, some of which we haven't even seen yet, so we more or less are going to be completing the Mega Space Dex first, it seems like. One thing I am going to do first, though, is try something interesting. And by that I mean, maybe start putting in some Pokemon for hyperspace into our drinks. Because some of them do have some cool things they could do. And I think Crabballer has an evolution. Might be from Stone or something, but we'll look. I know it's probably not a trade Pokemon, because I did see there were other trade Pokemon. It's not Talair. Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. Because it's Crabomble is what it evolves into, of course it's gonna need this in order to actually evolve. So now that it's actually Crabomble, does it mean that we can use it now? Yeah, okay, it seems like just capturing it seems to be enough. So whatever I was doing may have been wrong the whole time. Maybe I don't need to actually deploy every Mega Pokemon. And I just need to have them caught at some point. So whenever we catch the last of the Pokemon, we'll also get the Mega Dex completed. As long as we've seen it at least once, which we have with Crabomble. Still, it's a good Pokemon. We may be able to use it with Ice Punch later if we need an Ice Pokemon. We may have to actually level it up then. Also, isn't it usually an attacking Pokemon and yet it has an attack-reducing nature? Not good. I'm probably going to try and make it attack special defense nature, perhaps. Yeah, as tempting as it is, I am also going to be training my Pokemon too. I feel like it'd be cool to do. Because EV training my Pokemon is pretty fun already, and since this game has lots of things, it makes EV training a lot better. But yeah, long story short, we've been focusing on doing different Pokemon leveling up, but more importantly, we're getting to the point where we definitely need a lot more types. So to ensure better type coverage, we're trying to use different Pokemon in ways so we can have one type coverage for every single Pokemon we have. At first, it'll probably just be types, but later on, it might get really tricky, because later on, some of those later battles are really tough. Your opponents go up to level 100, so you basically need to have Protect on almost every Pokemon, and ways to despite their weaknesses, too. I think we're not going to wait around. We're just gonna level it up to at least 84-ish. Maybe level it up a bit further, actually. I kind of want it at, like, 90-ish, maybe. And then we could start training it in battle zones and whatnot. Because, yeah, our Cereal Edge so far is our only, Ghost type. So we wanted to use that. It's also pretty fast anyway, so I think it's actually one of the stronger Ghost types. So we'll try to use that. Because speed does matter a lot, actually, if you're facing Ghost versus Ghost. I think, that will be really helpful. I will say, beyond the Furfood challenges and our start, this game has been quite nasty lately. If I were to replay those challenges, I am not going to do them the same way. Like, if I had to, like, grind them in a speedrun, I'd just level up the Pokemon at 80-ish, level 100, give them like whatever highest attack power moves they can and forget it. Just keep using those strong, fast moves over and over again, just hoping to take out your opponents fast, because that seems to be the only consistent way to get it to work. And classic. There's a side quest below the map, but we don't know what to do, of course. Which means it's probably in an underground area again. Oh, don't you just hate those ones where you have to go under the map to find them? Okay, actually, maybe it's not as bad as it seems. There is also a spot in between in the middle of this building nearby we could try. We'll do that. But yeah, previously though in the last video we were doing some grinding and also went back into battle zones more recently because we had to do other stuff. But we also took a break to grind the wild zones because we need a lot of different Pokemon to do some of the side missions anyway. Figures. We have to go all the way out here to just find a person standing around. Do you really have to be hiding in the middle of the corner? Why don't you just come out with me? Alright, I know this seems a bit rude. I hope you can forgive me for not turning to speak to you. I threw out my bat. I think I might have slipped a disc or something, huh? It hurts too bad to move. Even trying to shout hurts, so I haven't been able to call for help. The last time this happened, I was able to fix a bat thanks to a certain Pokemon move. I think it was called Ottolak. I hate to ask, but could you hit me with a good Ottolak? That's a move that a Pokemon Grapple Lock can know. Another move we can't do later. Wow. We don't even have a Grapple Lock at all. Haven't even seen one. Which means probably more hyperspace zones need to be grinded out. Alright, but yeah, I didn't say I was going to do all the side missions. I just don't like them not being on screen, so I'll just start one, and if we can't do it right away, we'll just move on to the next one. So yeah, sad as it is, we're gotten to that point again. We have too many side missions available, meaning we have to go ahead and grind as many of them as we can if we want to get stuff done, so why not? Hey, would you take a look at this Corvisquire? See that Reggie Silkscar is scaring? Seems like it's dear to Corvisquire. Fastest Corvisquire came here looking for the owner of stuff, but the only clue I got is the name embroidered on its scarf, Destin. See, I ratted now when I said the name Destin. That's gotta mean something. Well, I can find more about this art. Do you know anybody who would be knowledgeable about club campaigns? We could try asking. Hello. Question about a scarf? I'm fairly familiar with different burials and sewing methods, of course, but even I can't just look at a scarf and tell you who it belongs to. I know, perhaps you could try asking Azami. Well, she could be a rather handful to deal with. Azami at Boutique Culture is a pro designer. She'd likely recognize something about that sort. Don't give up. I'm sure you'll find the owner. You got the look of someone who has a lead to pursue. Please help me find the owner of this scarf for Corvisquire. Alright. But yeah. Long story short, we're trying to grind Pokemon, we're trying to do side missions, but we're also trying to level up as many Pokemon to level 100 as possible. So part of the reason why we're doing it is because some of the typings later actually get really hard. Our main team, as good as it is, may not be enough anymore. So if we end up running into problems, we may need to grind a different Pokemon. So to simplify it, we're just grinding as many different Pokemon as we can. One of the important ones we grinded, Lucario, we actually did so for a different reason though, because we actually do need it for a side mission, but it's really hard. I think we face like another level 100 Lucario. I think it's one of the only times you do solo battle against another level 100. You're basically on equal footing. It's kind of annoying actually. You kind of need a Mega Evolution anyways. If you can't win, it's just really tough, man. We did set it up with a specific moves though, which we were told to set up Protect, and also mostly use Close Combat and Seer to like weaken it up, because like beyond that, since we both super affect each other, it's gonna be very tricky. But yeah, we do have to face another Lucario in battle at some point. That was the trick. The fashion designer zombie is at your service. Do you need something? Wow, Cesar came right by. Bet you're in here for another stylish Mega Evolution battle, are you? No, just please look at the stuff, actually. Huh. You want my evaluation of the scarf because you have such faith in my skills as a designer? Okay. Well, this scarf is... It's quite filthy, but I do recognize the material inside. These scarves are given out to new students at a certain school in the city of Winden and Galar. This design is from 3 years ago. Why do you have this? This Corvus scarf brought here, actually, but really, we're trying to locate its owner, though. Straight from lost owner of a scarf with only a embroidered name to go on. What a stylish adventure. I love it. Have you inquired yet at Academia Italy? If the owner is now living in Luminose, it's possible they came to study at that academy. Looks like he's already going off. It's so glad that we actually get to teleport to the right spot this time. Also, that thing I said about Mega Evolution usage, that's only really for specific Pokemon you haven't even used their Mega forms for. Because you do need to see it evolve, but we've actually seen so many Mega Evolutions already between just going in battle zones and doing other stuff. Ew. What the heck? What's with this sky? Wait, are you Lookity? No way, but we met in the Galar region. You came all the way across the sea to find me? Wow. But you were hurt back then, and you were so small, but you still came to find me here in Luminose City after I moved? What a unique storyline. You're the best Corvuscaire. Hey Trainer, you helped Corvuscaire find its way here to me, right? Thanks a million. You think Corvuscaire would like to be my partner and battle with me and all? Well, why wouldn't it? Do you think I could ask one more favor here? I want to battle together with Corvuscaire. Just tell me as soon as you're ready. I can't wait. It's a bird, though. And it has our weaknesses. And it has our shenanigans. Well, I guess... I didn't just talk weird for a reason. You probably already know who I'm going to use. Why would we not use a Raichu against a bird? I know, it sounds very... yeah, I know it sounds a little rude after we helped him at all, but... Like, come on, no. We still need to use Raichu's Y form and all that stuff, so why not at least use that? Also, we don't need to see the form. We have already gotten it, but I do want to at least use these at least once, though. I just think it's cooler that way. So yeah, Raichu will now have the Y Stone. I'm not going to use it against you though. I don't think I need it. If you're just using a Corvuscaire, this is going to be very easy. Okay, partner, let's test the strength you trained crossing an ocean against this trainer. So how strong is it actually? We had some level 70s, level 80s, all that stuff. Okay, you have a few different Pokemon actually. That is not my, Raichu, by the way. Oh my goodness, you're only level 20. Okay, this seems a little bit fiddle, actually. What's a trainer this late in the game doing with level 20 Pokemon? I don't even care that I'm sleeping. I don't need that to beat you. Just right, Raichu's Thunderbolt is more than strong enough to take out everything. Also, Fire is so slow, we hit it before it can even use it. Cool. Corvuscaire, you really are an amazing Pokemon. I don't know. I kind of just took it out right away. It didn't seem really that good. Corvuscaire, you may have lost, but you were the best, seriously. I'm gonna work hard from now on to be the best trainer for you, too. Something tells me we might face this trainer later. A new trainer guy. I'm never gonna forget today. It's the best day of my life. Thank you so much. Still, though, you had no, business going against my level 100 Pokemon, I'll say. Corvuscaire, we're never gonna be apart again. Alright. Oh, we can get pretty feathers. Who in the world takes those for extra money, I wonder? Alright. May as well keep Raichu out now that we have him. I know, I kind of wanted to use Absol a bit more, but we also did finish training him, so like... Oh, hello. You're right here, and you're doing away. More, I need even more heat. Another guy that just suddenly shouts. Restaurant Leal will forever be stuck at 2 stars if we cannot get more firepower. That's why I fought with the way to get us that 3rd star. Some serious heat. Puzzle, my friend. Allow me to explain. We're gonna offer the spiciest dishes made for spicers by True Spicer. It's gonna be a spicy fiesta. The everyday spicy dishes aren't gonna impress the most intensive heat seekers. You need a special assistant to make this event a success. Please, you gotta bring me the Pokemon known as Scovillain. Get Scovillain to use its spicy strat move on my dishes. We'll be able to produce that kind of heat that the Syrian Spice Maniacs all seek. Please, can you bring me a Scovillain that knows the move Spicy Extract? Alright. In other words, the Pokemon we do not have, so guess we'll keep going. So yeah, this is what I meant by, I'm going to do the side quest stuff. I didn't mean I was going to finish all the side quests. I'm just starting them all, and also, yeah, this annoying guy again is back. Yeah, Crevillian. Are you gonna ever stop asking us for help? We've done so much for you already. Can you, like, calm down, man? Ah, but this is my moves. Back again. Thank you for help with my Moan sound. It's been optioned for a film. Do you have any idea who signed on as leads? Bryn and Sabrina. Wait, what? Hey, Sabrina I think is familiar. Isn't she from another region? I know she's a Pokemon trainer, rivalish from another region, but beyond that, I don't remember. Oh, actually, wait. That could have been a reference, actually, to X. Maybe that's the X-female trainer. And by that, I mean the actual one of the rivals you could get in Pokemon X and Y. I just realized. Maybe that... Yeah, maybe that's probably it, honestly. Yeah, now it's all suddenly coming back to me. I remember her, too, from the Pokemon anime as well, so yeah, interesting. For my next tale, I'm thinking of Mystery Doll. I'd love your help once again. I have the Pokemon for my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, we need an Alpha Pokemon again. Second, a normal type. Third should be a Dark type. And then the 4th should be the move Teleport. And the 5th could be a Tiding type. Could you show me all those? You put those 5 in the Pokemon and show me. I can repeat your list whenever you like. Ooh. It's just a novel though, so does it really matter which one of me is? Wow. Something with fighting type we do not have, I know that much, in our party. We do have a ghost type, that's Ceruledge. We can keep him just fine. So we have a second Lucario, but this is the one we really need. Then we need... I want to try and use Raichu, but I don't know if we have anything else. And then we need someone that knows the move Teleport. I think I know a fitting Pokemon for that, actually. Be easier to just look at this. Let's bring in our Alakazam. No, we haven't used it in a while. We probably aren't going to use it anymore after this, but really cool for now, I guess. Just in case we want to, like, level it up, we'll put it here. And I guess since we need it on doing certain things, we'll replace whatever move it had earlier with Teleport. I mean... By that, I mean just replace Calm Mind with Teleport, and yeah. Because why would we do Teleport and not do that? Alright. Okay. Oh, we need alphas also. Yeah, I almost forgot about alphas. Let's say never mind. I don't know if we need that. Actually, let's repeat our list then. So we saw Alpha. Normal type. We don't have a normal type, actually. We'll probably just pick a cute one. The third should be a dark type. That we could do with, Absol. Fourth Pokemon we have. Fifth Pokemon we have now. Alright. Unfortunately, I think Raichu won't cut it quite. That's fine. I was not sure if we could use him or not. I was just thinking... You probably already know what I was thinking about. I was thinking of putting in Pikachu, so we could, relive Detective Pikachu all over again. It would be really cool, but, oh well. Since I don't really know much, I'll just go for this dark type, and then just go with whatever normal type I happen to find, and... Oh wait, no, I said I was gonna be cute. Wait, let's just put a baby in. Yeah, you know those baby Pokemon we don't usually use much? Let's just throw one in. Let's throw in Cleffa. That would be funny. Oh, our Ceruledge actually works. I forgot it is Alpha. I guess it will be our Alpha then. Okay. Alright, dude. Can we just get this done? Hopefully we don't have to do this ever again. This is so annoying. This might be the most annoying side quest setup I've ever done. Well, Ceruledge. Cleffa. Interesting. Interesting. It only is fairy type for some reason. Yeah, it's like Soul Fairy. I thought it was normal. It used to be normal. I know that much. Okay. Well, we've kind of ran out of patience. We'll just find whatever normal we happen to see, which, Actually, let's do someone new. Let's do Squawkabilly instead. That'll work. It'll be interesting. Alright. Honestly, it's not that I don't like this. It's just kind of annoying it has so many requirements. Alright, Ceruledge. I kind of was hoping I could do it, oh, come on, but I guess not. We'll do Squawkabilly instead. Absol. Alakazam, of course, and then... Of course, Rioli, which is... that. Also, I just realized you can nickname them, too, so that might make it interesting. But, here we go. Arceus is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by famous millionaire Ceruledge. Oh, so this is now a millionaire? Okay, interesting. Elsa currently houses free guests and a certain treasure. First of these guests is a trainer by the name of Squawkabilly. Then there's our millionaire fortune frame Vansal and a jewel collector named Alakazam. Mansion's butler Tawny, once again using Tawny again, is intrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all the guests' needs. Our evening, the guests are called together to a very special room of the mansion. The room serves as a giant safe so fortified that the rage fist would not crack its defenses. So explains the butler Tawny. In the safe center, lovely displayed as the pride of place, shines the grandiose jewel known only as Rioli's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to be and a gift from the former king of the land, Daisy. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly every morning and evening to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen the morning after the showing, when a terrible howl echoes through the Cerulean's mansion. Scattered in front of the safe room containing the treasure, drawn by an awful mage, and the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen." Guest must have done it. Scenting the accusation, Absol demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" Tawny had a cast iron alibi. She'd been playing cards at her choir all night. Valiant Alakazam readily agreed to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after about Assassin's Hands, there's still no trace of the stone Geo. Only Scraffeldy was found carrying anything. No more than a Pokeball. A perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So treasure. So who stole the treasure? Though is Violi's cheer then? Who knows? Oh, wasn't there a fifth one we used? What about Amsel? The old trainer had left one of their Pokemon in their room wait until one was gone so it'd steal treasure for its master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, the Arceus quietly called its Pokemon back to Sokolal, seeing both it and the treasure to cover its tracks. But I just realized none of those were correct. Wonderful, it isn't. Such a bold and elaborate setup worthy of a curled GS. This is a bit obvious. Now I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yeah, it's all thanks to your total support that I've been able to craft such creative knowledge. You must be our greatest fan, willing to go beyond to support my writing career, to show my attitude. I'm happy to remix any of my tales of you. Pikachu, whatever different Pokemon you wish to catch as the main characters, just come speak to me when you're ready to experience even more of my masterful storytelling. Oh, great, you're finally done. Good, because I actually don't care for you anymore. I hope I never see you again, and I hope to never talk to you again. Not necessarily saying you're annoying, I'm just saying that I don't like you when you make us do stuff like that constantly, over and over again. So yeah, I'll forget that ever happened, and let's get our main team back, shall we? Actually, play the game. I have no idea where oh, yeah, there's Excadrill. That's where he went. There could be, honestly, any different Pokemon in here. Oh, yeah, Gyarados, though. I still prefer using Gyarados, not just because Water type is great for other stuff, but it's also one of my most trained Pokemon. But as you can see, this is my Lucario. I will need him for later, so of course we need to attention. But yeah, I'm glad we finally did that. Don't have to deal with that annoying guy ever again. Let's keep going. We didn't actually check the other missions. We did just get new Pokemon, but we still don't know. Golden Gull, Fungus, Otolak, and a Scovion. So, all specific Pokemon we don't have yet. So, basically, they'll get complete as we complete our different Pokedex. We'll check for them, but beyond that, some of them may also require evolutions and stuff. What's Gimme Goal looking like, too? We've been trying to grind coins for it, too. 703 out of 999. And we need 999 for that. Kind of an annoying grind, honestly, just to evolve one Pokemon, I'll say. Oh, hello, you're Kuliyoshi, right? My favorite stream in the whole world just posted this photo the other day. Just look at it. Wow, it's too good, right? Kanari just chilling on a bench with her Electros looks amazing. I want to sit on the exact same bench and get my own shot with Metric. Something tells me we're gonna have to find that, though. So I could really use your help, Yoshi. Help me find that specific bench. $144, that's the one we're looking for. As you might have guessed, we're gonna use Guide here. Oh wow. Just looking at it now, it's really surprisingly close to where we spawn in. I like how it gives us a hint by basically saying that, oh, when looking at it in reality, it's actually really close to where the is. Wow. Insane. I know, right? Well, seems like we're gonna have to go up top first, though. But why did we just protect for no reason? Just Shadow Claw should be fine to use. Honestly, Ceruledge is probably the better of the types. Because Fire and Psychic doesn't really do well against everything, but this can do well against almost anything. But, isn't it this one? Yeah. Okay. You found the specific bench that Sase was looking for. Okay, for it. Just examining that bench seemed to work. Like I haven't sat on enough benches already for this playthrough. It's got the 2 pointers in the road, the same buildings in the background, and the mountains. This has gotta be where Kanari took her photo. I'm glad you're excited about it. Can we go now? Oh yeah, okay, so you're gonna sit on that bench now. Do I look just like Kanari, sitting here on the same bench she sat on? Can I just ask one more teeny tiny thing of you, Koliyoshi? Can you take a picture of me looking just like Kanari did in the photo I showed you? Alright, I want it to be from exactly the same angle, so that means we have to be really specific. I wonder, how do we even take a photo again? Well, first we have to go up here to even get to that. And depending on if there's a Pokemon there, we might have to also get them out of the way, too. Wow, I was exactly right. Sorry, Cleffa, we're gonna ask you to move, but I mean just taking you out and catch you and how about that? I don't know if I want Raichu in the way, so we'll just quickly pull him back. Oh, perfect. Wow, we actually got that almost immediately. And now we just need to... I guess we just have to keep trying and hope for the best. Ugh. Oh wait, it just says take photo. Yes, there, take a picture for right now. So we don't have to actually use the photo thing. We just have to examine the button. Examine the thing. It's kind of funny though, I was spot on. I ended up taking a picture anyway, just for fun. So now I have a screen capture of that. Alright, let's see if you managed to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I look just like Kanari. I'm up right now and there, it's up. Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Kanari. It could be that mysterious manager of hers. Apparently, he's really involved in her work. Guess we'll have to thank for having Kanari bread and everything. They're not bad, but I'd really rather have Kanari keychains or an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd like to recreate a bunch more Kanari's pics while I'm here in Luminose. So yeah, Koliyoshi. Maybe have a seat on a bench and take a load off. See you around. Alright. Maybe I will, once I complete all these other side missions that seem to keep popping up. We actually got rid of a good amount of them. But there's 2 right next to here we can both knock out really quickly, so let's keep doing that. It's not that I don't want to waste too much time on side missions, it's more like I don't want them taking up my entire game, and it would be kind of confusing to go for them. So by balancing them out, it just makes the game more interesting, and then we can just go for whatever side missions we have left if we need specific Pokemon for them. Anyways, there's a rumor going among us couriers. You know the Dorman Bien Cemetery? I heard one of those gravestones moves around at night. What's even weirder is my courier friends say it only happens under certain conditions. 1. It's to be nighttime. 2. You can only have 1 Pokemon with you. 3. You have to enter the cemetery from the northern gate. You have to say these magic words in your head. Solitary soul cemeteries are sort of scary. Really? You see, if the rumor is true, I'm too scared to try it myself, huh? Oh, great. They force us to do one Pokemon. Oh, okay, at least sort of hints. Dorman Bien Sanitaria. We need to figure out where the heck that is first. There's not really a good way of knowing. We'll just slowly look at everything, I guess. There's sectors, but it doesn't tell us about... Oh, it's right here. Four. It's right here. And it has to be nighttime, too. Oh, yeah, I just realized. It has to be nighttime, too, and we can only have one Pokemon. Something tells me we're gonna fight a ghost. In that case, assuming it is Ghost, I will probably pick Absol as my first choice to try and attempt this battle. If something goes awry, then I can just blame my self-pity and I'll just switch wherever Pokemon is needed. But I guess it's as I'm glad I trained up Alakazam now. Because, yeah, it seems like we need it. See, this is the other reason why we need to level up the Pokemon to 100. Because whenever we get these stupid solo battles all the time, they can be really annoying sometimes. But with a lot higher Pokemon that's also able to Mega Evolve, it's just much easier. And most of the battles from there are pretty straightforward. Alright, well, the last thing we need to do now is, because they want us to do night, we'll just flip the time to nighttime, I guess. Not much else we can do. At some point, we might have to just do the Battle Zone as well when we get a chance, but not today. I want to continue just sticking with the cycle missions. Alright. Dorman, Bias, Sentry. Oh boy, what could possibly go wrong? We're going in here with just a single Pokemon. I know there's only on here right now, but this is about to change. Well, we better use our trusty Umcell to actually defeat these Pokemon with. And we shouldn't just defeat them with our stuff either. We need to actually go in and change its moves again. Well, only change to Slash to have that as an option, but in reality, we should have something better. Actually, it has Air Slash. That's crazy. We should probably put that on. And replace whatever Shadow Sneak is with Claw. Even though the Shadow Sneak is faster, Shadow Claw will do a lot more damage. Beyond that, it has Detect, so Detect is our defensive move, I guess. As you can see, it's getting to the point where you pretty much need to have Detect on every single Pokemon now. Without it, battles become much harder, but with it, you can kind of time it. Okay, now we have to actually, talk to something. But there's no way of knowing beyond that. I haven't seen an Alpha Spinarak yet, so why not catch that, actually? There's just a bunch of sayers on there. Oh, wait, yeah, we caught it. Oh, that means we actually have a Pokemon in our party. Hang on, before we get that, we need to move it back. Okay. Alright, hang on. I was messing around with you. I just wanted to catch that Alpha because I wanted to catch that Alpha. Beyond that, looks like this, is a little bit tougher than I expected again. Here I thought I had it figured out, but it looks like we have to once again consult a guy because we have no idea what to do. Oh wait, no. Now I know why. I'm a fool. He did say don't enter the cemetery from the south side. Enter from the north side, boy. I'm so stupid. It's ridiculous. How could I forget that? Well, let's enter from the north side. How do these magic words begin? Oh. Cemeteries are sort of scary. Solitary. That's confusing. I have a better way. I have a better option. Since we clearly don't know that, we need to talk to him again, and he'll probably tell us the words again, because knowing this game, it will not let us get stuck. One has to unite. For you need to repeat these magic letters. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. Ugh, that is really weird, honestly. Okay, before I forget, let's just go now and see if we can remember it. So it's kind of a remembering puzzle. Solitary cemeteries. Oh, okay, I messed up. The second one was messed up. Some of these are random. Alright. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. There we go. I was about to look up the answer again when I just did that right away. Just from memory. I almost wanted to G again, but now, okay, we finally got it. Kind of an annoying memory game, and all for what? A forced solo battle? This is super annoying. Hopefully this guy just gets defeated right away, if it is a Pokemon. Because this is nasty what we had to go through. Oh, oh, not just one, multiple! So we are forced to face all of these Pokemon. With just Absol. Well, we got rid of the tough one. And I think I picked the right Pokemon for this. Seems like, yeah, you just want a Dark type that's really strong, or level 100. That seems to work. Alright, well, that was pretty simple. Really? I'm on my way now. Yeah, we got rid of them. Thanks for investigating the miracle, Yoshi. So there was no moving say so, huh? Just a Houndstone and some Greavard? Well, glad to know that was all there was to it. Wait, where the heck did the Greavard and Houndstone came from? Had to be surrounded for Greavard and Houndstone in a solitary cemetery at night? Sounds sort of scary. Exactly. And we get Ominous Wind as our item. Yeah, just how much more ominous can that be, huh? Alright, can we not have these level 100 solo battles now? I know these are cool sometimes, but like, when you make me do them all the time, game, it gets kind of annoying. And you can already tell why I'm annoyed, because every single time we have to do one of those battles, we have to go back and literally replace our entire team, wasting even more time. Because there's no way I'm fighting super strong Pokemon with a level 100 exclusive team, or just certain Pokemon, and by that I mean no more than a few Pokemon. So yeah, there we go, our team is back, and now we're not going to change it, hopefully. Oh, I just realized, I think Raichu's supposed to be like there. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna stick with what I did before and just use Raichu in every battle again, now that we have its Mega form. We could try sewing that off some more. Beyond that, that looked a little bit tiring. Not gonna lie, but then again, I did say one of our 100% tests was to do all side missions, and some of these side missions you need for Pokemon anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on anything. So yeah, I'm gonna save a game and call it quits. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe if you want to see more, and until then, see you guys later, and until then, see you guys in the next video. Bye!